My baby, my Valentine. You know you do make it with temperature days. If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make me bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep banky. Oh, no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make I look pity. You won't make us sing me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Toronto shifting younger last season had an effect, and Pascal Siakam said, quote, no matter what you can say about the Raptors, it's always about winning. Since I've been here, that's who we are, and that's all we do. And Brian, with the 2019 title on the Raptors, they're looking to return to those lofty heights.
Boy, some great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You take a look at Toronto, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, behind 2 games.
Checking out Philadelphia, they've really been floundering so far. I mean, I think everyone is really surprised at what a struggle it's been.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for Toronto, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Toronto. Pass to Embiid. From 18 feet away. And, yep, it's good.
Part of what makes Embiid an MVP-level talent, the spacing he gives your offense, a center with a very good jump shot.
Siakam, no good. Now Maxey, coming off a 31-point game. On the wing, Harden. And here's Embiid. Counted. Embiid's got his second basket.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Pulls up on the wing. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Trent against Maxey. Outside Tucker. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Harden. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Tucker. 6 to shoot. Harris right side. Rejected.
OG Anunoby was fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., An absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Well, that's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Poke loose. Van Vliet with it. Harden picks him up. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, we've seen Fred Van Vliet play elite-level defense on the game's biggest stage. 2019 Finals, he was brilliant. Get a look at the defense right there.
Now here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harris has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Puts it up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Nails it from 3. 7 points in the game. The Sixers trailing. Van Vliet outside. Offline with a 3. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Harden against Van Vliet. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Harden's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You see, in pick-and-roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Raptors making their last shot. Embiid from outside. Rebounded by Trent.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Siakam against Embiid. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep. Siakam's got 10 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Embiid, a screen on Trent. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Van Vliet. Harden misses. The Raptors with a lead. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Maxey against Trent. Harden from outside. Sinks it from distance. 10 points for him.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Anunoby.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range here in the first. 3-pointer, Harden. And it's James Harden again missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Fred VanVleet with the assist.
The 76ers shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Outside Maxey, pass to Harden, 18 feet out. Harden missing again. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Anunoby, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
If you want a t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who wants one?
New group for the 76ers. Passes to Thibault. Outside Milton. Pass to Thibault. Shot blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Melton outside. 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Harrell. Milton with it. Melton outside. Hits the trifecta.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Hey, expanding his range. And he recovers it. Here's Banton. It's not going to go for him. The 76ers go the other way with it. Melton outside. Pass to Niang. Pulls it with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Got a piece of it and stolen by Melton.
Toronto.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
The Sixers trailing.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Here's Ben. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
It's both from the stripe.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Harrell up top. Pass to Milton. Rebounded by Flynn.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Here's Melton. The Raptors making their last shot. Milton passes to Thibault. Off the mark there with a 3.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
To the inside. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Achua. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting well so far at 48%. Pass to Harrell. Melton up top. Coming off a 12-point game. Clock at 6. Here's Niang. The Sixers with another miss. Anunoby on the wing. Covered by Thibault. Yep, that one goes. Anunoby's got 8 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Niang. Back to Melton. Harrell with it. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops for him.
Well, you see why Harrell shoots such a high percentage. This guy takes great shots that all fall within the structure of the offense.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Malachi Flynn with your 6.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Anunoby's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz is checked in for Milton. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Melton outside. Pass to Niang. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Harrell.
Yeah, defense can try and shut down Montrezl Harrell, but the closer you are, the more he wants to finish.
Here's Flynn. Melton covers from 13. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Melton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, D'Anthony Melton at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 14-6 run. Flynn. And it's blocked by Thibault.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Melton. Jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kim Birch.
Well, Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity and gets to the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Flynn. And so it's Toronto in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Toronto's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Harden against Van Vliet. Pass to Harris. There's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Toronto. Outside Tucker. Fires the 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Trent right side. Shoots. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Harris. Embiid a screen on Barnes. And that one's good. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist. And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
Gary Trent Jr. at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Maxey, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And he makes both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Harden against Van Vliet. Pass to Harris. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harris has got 13.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
And the basket by Trent.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Philadelphia's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Now here's Harden. His last outing, he had 18 points. Harris up top. Barnes with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Trent. Here's Young. And no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Harden penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense had no chance.
Trent for 3. Counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 13.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Tipped away. Maxey passes to Harden. Back to Maxey. Deflected. Van Vliet against Harden. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Siakam.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Joel Embiid on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Harden against Van Vliet. Harris outside. Harden with a screen on Barnes. Harris with it. Siakam covering. Shot clock at 3. Stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you get Fred VanVleet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, you
Jewish checked in for Young.
for your Raptors, Lil
And here's Harden. He's got 12. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet.
That's his
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Harden. For three, here's Harris. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Siakam, he gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his third foul so far. Up top, Harden, guarded by VanVleet. Here's Tucker. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Siakam gets the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Harden against VanVleet. Harden, the pass to Maxey. And that one is stuffed right through.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Philadelphia's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Embiid a screen on VanVleet. Tips it up.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
VanVleet outside. Shoots over Harden. That's good from VanVleet. And the assist from Barnes. VanVleet's got 17 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Harden. Three-pointer Embiid. Toronto grabs the miss. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. VanVleet's got 19 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
To the right side. For 3, Maxey. Here's Tucker. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Harden. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Harris. Achua with the rebound. Toronto's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Here's Trent. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. He's got 19.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Will it go? And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
And Toronto calls time here. Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Here's Benton. Anunoby on the wing. Covered by Thibault. Kept alive. Knocked loose. And stolen by Melton. Into the lane. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Milton. Right side Thibault. Stolen by Anunoby. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end. And clearly they were not.
Outside Milton. Pass to Melton. High post Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
And he drains the quick shot.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Milton with it. Pass to Niang. Melton outside. Back to Niang. 6 on the shot clock. Melton Melton misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Achua. The rebound by Melton. Philadelphia shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Melton. From behind the arc. Niang, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Achua. And he makes it on the layup.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
And that one's good. Melton.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Shot from the wing. That one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Banton can't get it to go.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Now here's Melton. From deep, Melton. Another three for Philadelphia.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Banton. And too long on the shot.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Niang. Outside Milton. Fires for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his 6th rebound on the night. Covered by Thibault. The rebound by Melton. Melton's got 4 rebounds in the game. 40 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Thibault. Here's Niang. Gets the 3 to fall. Niang's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Toronto has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Banton. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia shooting a nice 50% for the game. Milton passes to Thibault. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Melton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Glenn on the attack. Soft touch off the glass. Glenn's got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Raptors. They lead by 14. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the 7
Welcome, everybody. Hard to imagine Pascal Siakam making a bigger impact in the first half.
Feels like he's tracking down every missed shot. Straight up, he's outworking the guy across from him. Fantastic effort.
And if you're the other team, you have to get a body on him. Box him out, man.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Hawks, I expect it to be close, Ernie. They're slight underdogs, but in this league, on any night, either of these teams could win that matchup.
Either team could win. I am in awe of you and your analysis. Either team could win. Check, please. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Embiid. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Embiid's got 6 points.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
Philadelphia shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Harden, the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Low block shot. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Harden misses.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Trent with it, picked up by Embiid. 19-footer. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Game plan from here forward should be very simple. With Gary Trent Jr. cooking, you make sure you find him.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Trent. Here's Siakam. Excellent D there from Embiid.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. James Harden is second.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Harden against Van Vliet. Pass to Embiid. Let's go with a 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Siakam. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Harden. Harris finds Embiid. Knocks it down from distance. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Philadelphia's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Embiid. He's got 9. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Embiid, a screen on Trent. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes knocks it away.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Burge, he's checked in for Toronto. Young comes in for Anunoby.
That is Young.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Van Vliet's got 26.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there. Well, you think about the 2021 sign and trade of Kyle Lowry over to Miami. That truly was the signal that Fred Van Vliet is the undisputed leader of the Toronto Raptors. It is a role, guys, he has embraced thoroughly.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And Hurt slams it in.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Van Vliet, he fully took over point guard duties.
Yeah, his playing time really increased. Van Vliet becoming one of the league leaders, in fact, in minutes, guys. But more than that, Van Vliet's new role has him more vocal, taking on so much responsibility for his organization.
Here they are, your North Side Crew.
Korkmaz is checked in for Philadelphia. And so here is Philadelphia. Embiid's got space. And another miss by Philadelphia.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
He hits the back iron and sinks it. Birch has got his third bucket of the night.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Maxey. Down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding... This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Maxey passes to Harris. Three-pointer. They get it back.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Out to the right wing. For three, Maxey drains the triple. Maxey's got 5.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Yep, count it.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
The 76ers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Maxey passes to Harris. Doesn't go that time, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Trent from long range. Good D by Harris.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Outside Tucker. There's the triple. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You know, sometimes it's about the tireless work ethic of Tucker because he's made himself into a solid shooter.
And he makes it.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Embiid. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
4 down and 12 miles. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And Toronto calls time here.
And now is that time to grab a free shirt.
Taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. You look at Trent, a constant threat, 3rd overall in steals. And of course, Matisse Thybulle, a guy who will swipe the ball from you, top 5.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals, they're a problem for opposing offenses.
Free throw good from Van Vliet.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Melton against Van Vliet. Now here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Got a hand on it. Melton against Van Vliet. The three is up. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Harrell down low. Birch on him. And another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Toronto now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Birch has got 8.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Melton outside. Pass to Niang. Now here's Thibault. Back to Niang. Clock at 6. Here's Melton. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Harrell. Oh, and the jam by Harrell.
Oh, the grit right there. Montrezl Harrell simply wanting that offensive rebound more than anyone else.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Pass to Niang. Harrell, a screen on Young. Niang inside, guarded by Young. Now here is Harrell. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. This one for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Give him 8 points now.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Barnes, it's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The 3. And it's Thibault missing. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Shot on the wing. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
Over to the left wing. For 3, Harrell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the wing. And another basket for Toronto.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Melton passes to Thibault. Inside. And the layup falls. Harrell's got 16 points now.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
Philadelphia shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Melton. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, the Raptors shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Yep, that one's good.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
Korkmaz on the wing. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Young's got his 6th rebound on the night. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Niang, to the middle. Here's Harrell, and Young with the block.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
They get the rebound. Second chance effort. And the basket by Birch. 12 points for him.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
40 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. It's good.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And the Raptors call time here.
We need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Flynn. Drops one in from the wing. Flynn's got 8 points. Well, the 76ers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Left side, Harden. Wide open look. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 14.
Well, this is where James Harden's three-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the three? No problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, James Harden. Shooting one.
One shot.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Here's Achua. Off target there with a little leaner.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
109.
Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
The little mistakes, the only reason they got this lead, you knew they were going to come out hard, all right? Even with that, it's more our mistakes that are getting in this lead, all right? We want to attack right here.
And it makes a lot of sense. You want every possession you can get. Doc Rivers certainly doesn't want turnovers to derail their efforts.
Yeah, it's a fine line between playing aggressive and playing out of control. That's the trap coach wants to keep them from falling into.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Shake Milton out there with James Harden. Then it's Daniel House. Then there's George Niang. And it's Reed in at the center position. On the wing, Milton. Here's House. And here's another one for the Sixers.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. NBA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in. Both free throws good from Barnes. Here's Maxey. Pass to House. On the take. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Good work there as it goes. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside Milton. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Champagnie.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Over Milton. Champagnie shot is off. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to House. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Basket counts.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
For three, Maxey. He drops it from range.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Shoots from the elbow. Champagnie shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Maxey attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And Toronto calls time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, Hugh Disney. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors youth dance team.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Toronto, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Flynn. It's good from about 19 feet. Flynn's gotten 4 this quarter. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, and it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Reed. Well, in December of the 21-22 season, the NBA set a record most players used in a season. Doris, what'd you learn from seeing so many new guys?
I think the exciting part of that, Brian, is the fact that the G League is now an integral part of each organization. You have the opportunity to bring guys up and down between that lower level and the NBA. It affords guys who maybe are getting spotty time in the NBA level to continue to enhance their skill.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Leans from outside, and that one off the back of the rim and in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Korkmaz. From the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Fader on the way. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's Niang. Outside Milton. Pass to House. Launches it. That one no good. Toronto shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. Here's Champagnie. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Malachi Flynn with the assist.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Ooh, poked away. On the break. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
With the assist.
Now Milton. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, BA, what's great is it's not just player development, it's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
And the Raptors call time here.
It's time for your North Side Cruise.
Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for House. Here's Trent. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his third assist of the night.
Oh, the defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Milton passes to Melton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
The free throw drops for Melton. And Melton drops them both. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
He gets it in there. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Knocks it loose.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
Now here's Milton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Junior. That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble. And ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so here is Toronto. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. Birch. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Milton against Birch. Outside Milton. Embiid, a screen on Birch. Here's Milton. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Milton's got 6 in the quarter.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Three-pointer Birch. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Korkmaz. To the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
And that one's good. Young.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And now the Raptors on the break. Three-pointer Birch. The rebound by Melton. Melton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Embiid. The shot that time not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Three-pointer Birch. And Milton pulls it down.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Pass to Korkmaz. Down low. Deflects the pass. Boucher outside. Wing shot on the way. Trent, the pass to Birch. The three. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Birch. Young's got 12 points in just the second half. Outside Milton. Pass to Niang. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. The NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports in the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Milton finds Embiid. Top of the key. Young with the double team. Here's Melton. Here's Niang. And finally, that one's good. Niang's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Benton. Korkmaz pulls it in.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Melton passes to Milton. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Toronto has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Flynn. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Korkmaz. Guarded by Trent. Milton, no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Niang. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Fred VanVleet.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Melton outside. To the inside. Embiid gets the bucket.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Timeout called, the Raptors. They're on top by 18. There's 42 seconds left in the game.
Be louder than every person in your section. Get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans.
The 76ers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trent's shot is off.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And Milton, here we go. Fires from deep. And the 76ers another three.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Trent. Here's Flynn. Looking to win the drought. Connects from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 18.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Milton for three. Pure from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.